Rodgers now to throw. Open man is Allison, complete. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Montravius Adams able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Man 5-7. Max 40. Hey, high 7. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 42's the mic. 42's the mic. I'm coming. Win 5-3. Win 5-3. Shoot. Hey, 57.
Working from the gun. Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And Adams has it complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Hey, 626.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Get 300. Get 300.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Check nine.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, that's Allison. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a first down carry by Jones. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Slam. Check safety.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
57. Mike, 57. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Open here is Allison. That's complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
64, weak. Back north. Undercrush. Check one. Back north.
Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Over. Watch out. Check 30. Crash up. Shift. Watch the shift. Boom. Go to 50.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
The Eagles take over
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Great 15, great 15. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check 52.
Now Jones. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
88. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, Charlie. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. I'm scared. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. He finds Allison and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 21 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Ball at a 360.
Man.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Howard. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Hey, we got 3 down. Hey, rip on 2. On here. Hey, orbit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 120. Get ready. Let's 5-7.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagle.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Howard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Go. 180. I'm coming. Mike's 50. Sunday. Hey.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On first down, they run with Howard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go with Howard again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Wentz. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Howard, 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Running with Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47.
Rodgers throwing here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Blue 58.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
No. 258. 47. Watch the slant. On the 50. 47.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, zoom.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, exit. 47's the Mike.
Rodgers looking to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
First down, Packers.
No. 319. 47. Here we go. Chance. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, wahoo. 27 Mike. Now, Liz. Check the backer. Box it. Inside. Loop it, I got it.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Hey, check 26. Hey, echo. Check Mike 47. Check. 47's the Mike, boys. 47. Check.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this